So yeah, yesterday I saw someone stealing somebody's else work para mag-act as portfolio nila. And to be honest, hindi ako natuwa, no? And this person, no, yung guru na nagtuturo kung paano gawin 'yon, napaka-proud pa niya kasi tinuturuan niyang magnakaw ng gawa ng iba yung mga estudyante niya. And here's why that won't work in the future. Oo, siguro sabi niya kasi they got hired eh. Nagnakaw sila ng ibang trabaho ng ibang tao and they compiled it into a file, no? Yung ninakaw nila nagawa ng ibang tao, yung mga graphics from the internet, tas nilagyan nila ng pangalan nila, then nilagay nila doon, kinompile nila sa Canva, and they claim it as their own. And they said they got hired doing that for $12 an hour. And to be honest, yeah, it worked. Yeah. Wala naman akong ano eh, wala akong double thinking na kung magwo-work ba 'yon or hindi eh. Sinabi nila nag-work eh. Nandun na ako nang nag-work 'yon. But here's something na alam ko ang mangyayari. It can backfire yung paggawa nila ng ganong deed, no? Yung nanakaw nila ng someone's work. Babalik 'yan sa kanila. Why? Kapag nagsimula na mag-work yung tao na yon doon sa kumpanya kung saan siya na-hire, stealing someone else work, that company will going to figure out what they're doing on the job. Doon sa trabaho, makikita nila yon kapag nagtatrabaho na sila. Kasi they're not going to be putting the same quality doon sa kinlaim nila or nanakaw nila na portfolio at kinumpile nila at they claim it na portfolio nila. Yun ay magba-backfire. Bakit kamo? Kasi alam ng employer kung gaano ka-quality ang work nung someone kasi na-hire sila based on that quality, 'di ba? Pero kung hindi naman talaga nila kayang gawin 'yon, on on that basis, do'n sa pinresenta nila at hindi nila naulit at hindi sila naging consistent do'n sa kinlaim nila, makikita at makikita yung trabaho nila at it will backfire. At saka ah, to be honest, hindi ka naman i-ha-hire lang naman talaga ng employer just because you can do a skill eh, just because you can do a certain work eh. Hindi lang naman 'yan basta-basta nagha-hire dahil lang do'n sa output na ginagawa mo. Nagha-hire yung mga employer para gawin yung bagay na gusto nila is because they trust a person. And do'n pa lang bagsak na sila, 'no? Yun yung unang 'yun yung unang binabase ng trabaho o ng mga employers online, eh, yung tiwala, eh. Yun yung unang bini-build online, eh. At kung doon pa lang, ginawa mo na mali ka pa lang, 'di ba, from the very start, mali na yung ginawa mo, hindi na ikaw pagkakatiwalaan nung tao na yon. Kasi nga mali na yung ginawa mo, hindi na tama yung ginawa mo, eh. So yun ang tatandaan niyo, ang unang bini-build kasi 'pag nag-VA ka or you're doing freelancing or doing online work or work from home stuff is yung tiwala. Kasi bakit? Kasi hindi ka naman na nakikita ng employer mo, eh, 'pag may ginagawa ka, eh. But what they know and they feel is that that trust, 'no, yung tiwala. Nalalaman nila kung katiwa-tiwala ang isang tao sa ginagawa nila o hindi. Or you're stealing somebody else work or you're outsourcing that work to someone in the internet. Nakikita at nakikita 'yan ng employer. Kaya kung ikaw nag-iisip ka to build your own portfolio and you're willing to steal other people's work to claim your own, para lang ma-hire ka at para lang kumita ka online, mag-isip-isip ka. Hindi kita pinagbabawalan, hindi ko kayo judge based on that. Pero kung dun pa lang, you're following someone, no? Kung ikaw nagpa-follow kayo ng mga mentor na ganito yung tinuturo sa inyo, you're going to be, kasi literal, you're going to be you're faking it para magawa mo just for you to get hired, no? Dahil napaka-desperado mong magka-work online. Sabihin ko sa inyo, hindi yan magta-thrive on the long term. You're going to fail on it kasi mali na yung ginawa mo from the very beginning. But what you can do if that is what you want na yung gusto mo yung path na yan ang tahakin mo, go ra. Hindi ka namin pipigilan. Pero maraming paraan para ma-build mo yung portfolio mo nang hindi ka nagnanakaw ng gawa ng ibang tao. Pwede kang gumawa ng portfolio mo. Puwedeng Kung magtatrabaho ka bilang isang video editor, why not shoot yourself and edit your own videos para mahasa mo yung skills mo and build a portfolio sa YouTube, no? As your own YouTube channel or build a portfolio using CapCut, no? And create your own Instagram profile at gumawa ka ng magagandang post sa Instagram and yun yung gawin mo. So, there are so many ways on how to build a portfolio. But if you're going to build your portfolio stealing somebody else's work and putting their logo there, like ang ginawa kasi ng tao na minamention ko, yung nagnakaw ng portfolio, ang ginawa niya, yung client niya, di ba may brand yon, kinopya niya yung logo. Kinopya niya yung logo nung client. Tapos, binura niya yung logo ng, nakawan niya ng graphics. Tinanggal niya yung logo ng kumpanya na doon sa graphics na yon. At nilagay niya yung logo ng client niya doon. At ginawa niya yung sample na yun yung gagawin niya doon sa client niya. Ganun yung ginawa nila. Like, yeah, technically, Hmm, oo, maganda kung maganda sa graphics, pero literal na hindi nila ginawa yung graphics. Nilagay lang nila yung logo para magsabi sa client nila, "Oh, ito yung gagawin ko sa ano mo, sa business mo. Ganito yung gagawin natin." Pero hindi naman talaga nila kayang gawin yung graphics na yun. Hindi sila yung gumawa nun. So, for me, yeah, it could be accepted by the client pag binigay nila yan. "Oh, yan yung gusto ko." Puwede naman sabihin nung ano nila, "Yan yung gusto kong gawin mo." Maganda yan, ganyan, ma-accept nila yung trabaho for some rate, like sabi nila $12 an hour. Pwedeng mangyari yon, guys. Pero yun nga, building an online business, becoming a VA or becoming a freelancing online, there's certain parameters that clients look trust in the very beginning. And that is trust. Kung yung tiwala, sa umpisa pa lang, bagsak ka na, unti-unti yan, malalaman niya ng client mo na bakit hindi sila dapat magtiwala sa'yo. Ganun yung mangyayari online. So, bahala ka na. If you want to follow them, steal other people's portfolio para makompile mo as your own, go ahead. Walang magbabawal sa'yo niyan. Pero nanggaling na ako dyan eh. I also think of that in the very beginning when I'm starting to build my portfolio. Hindi magandang pakinggan or hindi masarap na experience na magpakita ka ng isang portfolio na hindi mo gawa at gawa ng ibang tao. When you're doing interviews, when you're doing discovery calls at nakikipag-usap ka na sa client, hindi masarap isabihin na ginawa mo yon dahil hindi mo naman talaga ginawa. And that is something that you have to think for this video. So guys, if you think this has value, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you on my next video very soon. Salamat po for watching and I hope you have a wonderful week and have a wonderful Monday. Thank you po and see you next time. Bye guys.